You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. And that's how we make tax season a reason to celebrate. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
Hutchinson High School sports is on air thanks to these Salt Hawk Boosters, the Medicine Shop, Elliott Mortuary, Midwest Single Source, APAC Shears, Schaefer Architecture, Hutchinson Daylight Donuts, Pools Plus, Mitch Rice Injury Law, Allen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Hutchinson, Nextech Wireless, the Summit Institute for Orthopedic, Spine, and Human Movement, Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, The Insurance Group, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor William Thacker.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for your starting lineups. Here's Dan Nacarado.
Derby Panthers, Brett Flory in his 14th season, 210-95, 16-0 in the top of the top of 6A West so far this season. Braden Smith, number 1, a 5'10" senior. Jack Olwelling, number 2, a 5'10" senior. Number 4, Jackson Malvo, a 6'4" senior. Caden Titus, a 5'10" senior, and Mason Bowie, a 6' senior. 5 seniors in the starting lineup for the 16-0 Derby Panthers tonight. But they've played a lot of close games for the Hutchinson Salthawks. Brian Miller in his 5th year, 62-42 overall, 6-8 this season. 5'10" senior Terrell King, averaging almost 15 points a game. Jalen Crable, a 6'2" junior. It'll be Tayshawn Govain, number 13, a 6'3" senior, averaging 10 points and the leading rebounder for the Hutchinson Salthawks. Levi Kepler, number 15, a 6'3" senior. And number 22, a super sophomore, Lamar Govain, averaging over 11 points a game, 6'2" sophomore. And now, with all of the action of Salthawk basketball, the voice of the Salthawks, multiple award-winning, Glenn Grunwald.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Dan. It's been a pretty good week for me and pretty good week for the Salthawk girls. Let's see what it is for the guys. They got a nice victory over Valley Center last Tuesday, and the girls just showed them that, hey, it can be done. See if they can get a win over these Derby Panthers. So Derby undefeated on the season. They had it was the tournament champions they went out to, correct? Out in Dodge City, got the big win over Piper, KC Piper in overtime.
Double overtime.
In double overtime, exactly. And they played some good basketball this year. So we will see what they'll do. They'll be dressed out in their white uniforms with green numerals. Need to watch O'Welling. Jack O'Welling can really shoot the basketball. He wears number 2 if you're watching on the stream. Tayshawn Govain will jump center. He will go up against Jackson Malvo. So we're about set to get underway. So glad to have you along on this Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's to everybody out in Salthawk Nation. Tip is controlled by the Salthawks. Goes to Terrell King. He'll set up the offense. T. King with a good game the other night in a win over Valley Center. Quickly over to Kepler. Left side now to Lamar Govain. Passes it all the way to Tayshawn Govain, and the pass down. Foul called in the low blocks. They'll whistle the foul against the Derby Panthers. Smith picks up his first. Not a shooting situation. Salthawks will inbound. Trying to get it in. Crable still waiting and finally lobs it out. Grabbed by Lamar Govain. They'll set up the offense. Hutch with the first possession here. Pass in and out of the hands of Lamar Govain out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against the Salthawks. So Derby will have the first possession on their side of the ledger. They'll bring it across the timeline with Smith on the dribble. Terrell King picks him up. Ball out top, angle dribble, they hold it off. O'Welling with the 3 from the outside, rims out on him, no good. Kepler with the rebound for Hutch. Here quickly comes King into the forecourt. Between the circles, surveys the D, being picked up out there by Malvo, back outside. Terrell King to the left wing. He'll work it over to Lamar Govain. Govain holds the ball high, cutters cut through. Shot clock at 18. Patient on offense is the Salthawks. They move it to the right side. Terrell King with the basketball. Trying to work against that zone defense. Out top now, they go again. They'll hand it off to Crable. Crable slides in with 5 on the shot clock. Got to go. He's going to give it off to Lamar Govain. 1 second, shot clock violation. Now, he needs some help from his teammates out there to take a look at that shot clock because he had no idea he was about to ring. Ends up being a Salt Hawk turnover, the second on the trip down.
Good defense by the Panthers.
Well, here comes the inbound. Quickly, Smith will bring it up. Goes to Malvo out top. Works to the left to drive inside underneath in the paint. They'll shove it out back outside again. They'll reset the offense with 20 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble down low and a foul call. Tayshawn Govain picks up the personal in the act of shooting.
Went against Kepler.
Was it on Kepler? Levi picks up the first. It will send to the free throw line. It will send Mason Bowie. Bowie will shoot 2. 6:30 to go in his first quarter of play. No scores up yet. That one rattles out on him. Let's do the second one. Into the ball game for Derby. Checks Avant Riley.
Riley, a 5'6" sophomore who can really light it up. He played an outstanding tournament at Dodge City.
Bowie with the second shot. This one rattles out as well. Tayshawn Govain with the rebound. We're still scoreless. Hutch high, bring the basketball up. King into the backcourt. Across the timeline, takes him all the way down. Layup, good. Terrell King, a little isolation. Is able to take it down and score it. 2-0 ball game. The lead for the Salt Hawks of Hutch. Outside with it. That's Riley. Kicks it to Welling. Welling off the screen, drives into the paint, and they reach in foul called. Not a shooting situation. Reach in is going to be called against the Salt Hawks. Lamar Govain will pick up the personal. It'll be his first, second team foul. Riley will trigger the inbounds pass. Trying to get it in. They circle back around, trying to get an easy one. Lob it out, just about turned over. Malvo has it, and then it is turned over. Terrell King comes up with it. King kind of look what I found. And a travel call. Stepped on that sideline, actually. Lamar put 1 foot back and hit the sideline on the far side. So still 2-0 ball game. Hutch high with the lead with 5:53 to go in his first quarter. Kind of a slow start a little bit, Dan, comparatively to how we were the last time these two teams met.
3 Salt Hawk turnovers so far.
Right side, Riley. Where's number 0? Has the headband guarded by Terrell King. Go out high, Malvo. Pulls it down the dribble. Welling took a look, pulls it back, and now he puts it on the floor with the dribble. Goes right, kicks a corner right to Riley. 8 on the shot clock. Riley off balance shot up and good.
He can line it up.
Yeah, he sure can. Off the board, perfect pass. We're tied at 2 apiece.
You look at Avant Riley and you see that 5'6" frame, but he can play.
That little youngster run out onto the court. Referee stopped to play, and the little one's corralled and taken out into the lobby. Here comes the inbound. I saw him out there earlier when games were warming up, and I guess they just thought, hey, I can still do that. Pressure in the backcourt. Terrell King's trying to get it over, and quickly they do. Lamar Govain with it. He'll drive it in. Off-balance pass over to the left to Tayshawn back underneath. Kepler basket good, and a foul underneath. Foul's going to be called on. Oh, it's a flop foul. Called on. Is it a warning then on the flop? I believe it is.
They put it up on the board.
Yeah, they sure did. It's a flop on Malvo. He'll pick up his first personal. I don't like that rule. Didn't like it when it came in a couple years ago, and they kind of corrected it at the NCAA level because they found out that really it should never have been enforced. And
just slows
I got a whole
down the
story
game.
that goes along with that. It does slow down the game. So 4-2 ball game. Salt Hawks with the lead by 2. There's Riley. He'll shoot it up again. This knocks down to 3. Kick and shoot.
Did I mention this kid is a microwave?
He has all 5 of the points so far. It's 5-4. Derby with the lead. Salt Hawks break the press. They'll set it up on the outside. He is a microwave. There's a Terrell King shot. It won't go. Malvo with the rebound for Derby. Derby with a 1-point lead in the basketball. 4.5 to go in this first quarter. Up the court quickly. That's Titus has it. Ball stolen away. Lamar Govain has King down there, but elects to go to Kepler on the outside. Back to Lamar Govain. Pops the 3 from the left wing. Comes off no good. Battle for the board. Taken away. Loose basketball. Look what I found. Terrell King layup good. ball was out there. Terrell was kind of playing like a safety, and all of a sudden saw it rolling in the paint, picked it up, and put it up and in. 6-5 ball game. Salt Hawks by 1. Clock at the 4-minute mark of this first half. The three on its way for the lead comes off no good. Rebound Terrell King. King will bring it up on the dribble. Angles across the timeline. Behind the back dribble now keeps it alive. Wants to isolate. Kicks it outside to Govain. That's Lamar Govain with the basketball. T. King wants to attack. Pops the three. Soft shot on its way. Nope, not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Titus for Derby. Gets the ball out to Riley. Riley will bring it in. Gets a push from Kepler, and he picks up foul number 2. So Levi's got to be careful with that one. And Danny Boone will check into the lineup. He'll take Levi Kepler's place. Kepler picking up a quick foul.
6'8" K.L. Klingon checked in for Derby.
Here comes the inbound from Riley. He triggers the inbounds pass, left side baseline, and an illegal screen. O'Welling gets caught for the foul. So O'Welling picks up foul number 1 on him. Third team foul against the Panthers. Both teams with 3 team fouls apiece. 6-5 ball game. The lead for the Salt Hawks by 1. And Crable now into the ball game as well for the Salt Hawks. So they're explaining, I think, on the flop foul.
Yeah, I don't think that should have been
I don't think it is a personal. So they'll take it off, and it will be taken off of Malvo. The Big 12 put it in 2 years ago. And even said that referees that didn't call the flop would not be able to referee at the next level, such as playoffs. To me, that was incentivizing referees to call the flop. The next year, in games that were called with with the flop, 95% of them, 95 out of 100 would have been a blocking foul instead of the flop, instead of the charge. You know what I'm trying to say is that
I'm glad they got it corrected.
Yeah, they corrected it, and it was a huge number. Here's Danny Boone. Danny Boone will bring it up, gives it off now to Terrell King. King drives in, finds an opening, puts it up, and scores it. That's teetered on the rim for a little bit and finally went in. 8-5 ball game, Salt Hawks. 3:16 to go in this first quarter of play. Hutch up by 3. Riley rolls left, gives it off. Again, that 6'8" Klingon.
Watch out for Klingon. He scored 13 against Hutch the last
Johnson
time.
had it for a second. Here's O'Welling. Shot clock at 9. O'Welling, a long 3-ball off the front of the rim. No good. Danny Boone had a rebound, but Klingon comes up with a loose basketball picked away by Lamar Govain. Here comes Govain one-on-one against O'Welling. Puts it up, adjusts his shot, doesn't go. Danny Boone, or check that, Terrell King with a putback is good. 8 points for Terrell King, and Hutch leads at 10-5. Forces Flory to call the timeout. A quick 30 coming your way. 2:38 to go in quarter number 1. 10-5 ball game. The lead is 5 for the Salt Hawks. Back in 30 seconds on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Don Glaspie, General Manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are proud to back the Hutch High Salt Hawks. Whether you're a student hunting for a dependable car, a mom needing a perfect family SUV, or a dad gearing up for a Ram truck, we've got exactly what you need. Mention this ad and score $500 off any new or used vehicle. Come visit us at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where being a Salt Hawk fan also means getting the best savings. As Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Welcome back. Glenn Grunwald, Coach Knack with you. 2:38 to go in this first quarter of play. Hutch High with a 10-5 lead. Terrell King getting it done. 8 points for the senior guard. Doing a nice job out there. Now bringing it up will be Riley, and Terrell King guarding him. Riley wants to isolate with the headband on, wearing number 0, rolls right side, kicks it all the way to the right. The drive by Titus inside the paint. Shot up, doesn't go. Rebound cleared. Tayshawn Govain. Outlet comes to King. Here comes Hutch. King on the run, all the way to the left side, holds up. Wants to get it into Danny Boone's hands. He does. Danny Boone to the right side, kicks it quickly to Lamar Govain. He wants to drive it in. He'll take it long, low block, spins in the lane, holds up, kicks it outside. Danny Boone drives in with 17 on the shot clock, lays it up and scored it. Nice basket by Danny Boone. You should have left it up there, Dan. Dan took away basket away from Danny Boone. I told him to leave it up there. It's 12-5. Hutch with the lead of 7. Outside with it, Riley kicks it to Titus. Titus with the basketball up front. Titus drives in, kicks the corner right. Riley from three on his way. No good. Battle for the board taken away by Titus. And a foul's going to be called underneath. It's going to work against the Salt Hawks. They're going to get it on. No, there's a flop call on Terrell King, so you don't count that either, right?
Well, they're...
Didn't he indicate the flop?
He did, but I'm not sure how the official score is.
Well, they haven't put it up,
it.
so I don't believe they scored that. So it was a flop call on Terrell King, but the possession and a fresh 35 go to Derby. We'll have to double check. Left side with the basketball. Get on the outside's Derby. Bowie goes down low. Malvo kicks it back outside again to Riley. Riley's covered up by Lamar Govain. Shot on his way, but Lamar caught him on the arm, and that'll be 2 on Lamar Govain. That's a pretty sizable foul right there. Coming in will be Walker for him, as they need Lamar Govain on the floor with 1:21 to go in this first quarter. At the line will be Riley for the first time tonight. Shooting 2. Free throw toss is up and good.
Avant Riley with all 6 Panther points in this first quarter.
12-6 ball game. The lead for Hutch High. If you just tuned in, Salt Hawk girls upset the Derby girls 58-54. Yeah, you heard me right. 58-54. Free throws up and good by Riley. First time in 10 years the Salt Hawks have beat the Derby Panther girls. Left side with the basketball, that's King. King holds it high. Wants to drive, takes it inside, all the way down. That's King with a shot. It's partially blocked. Coming out with it will be Riley. Here comes Derby on the run, all the way down. They put it up strong. Follow is good by Malvo. And Malvo puts it up and in to make it a 12-9 ball game. Here's Danny Boone. The foul's going to be called illegal pick on Tayshawn Govain. So player control foul. The foul goes against Govain. Yeah, they're explaining that the flop would not be a foul on Terrell King, so they made sure they had that clear. So we've had 2 flops called in the game.
Earlier they
did put it up, but
warned a Derby player and took that foul back off of his ledger.
Inside of a minute now, 3-point Salt Hawk lead. There's Riley, hands the ball off. Smith takes all the way down underneath, wrap around, basket good. Nice basket by Braden Smith. It's a 1-point ball game. 12-11. Salt Hawk lead, which was at 7, is cut down now to 1. Here's Crable. Left side now to Walker. Walker outside. High post to go to Tayshawn Govain. Give it off to Danny Boone. Inside of 30 seconds now. Shot clock in 19. Terrell King trying to get Tayshawn big down low. Saw him hold a hand up. Couldn't get it to him. Crable drives into the paint all the way down low. Offensive foul called on Crable. Contact made in the low blocks with 16.8 seconds to go now. Derby with an opportunity to take the lead with a basket in the last 16-8.
Coach Flory will put Old Welling back on the floor. He's a sharpshooter.
Here comes the basketball in. Smith will bring it up. He'll walk, dribble it. Walker will pick him up at half court. Inside of 12 seconds now. Shot clock dark. A 1-point ball game, 12-11. Got a good one going here at Derby. The drive by Smith all the way down. Goes up strong. Not there. Tayshawn Govain with the rebound. Outlet quickly comes down, and a half-court shot comes off short. No good. We go to quarter number 2. Salt Hawks by 1. 12-11. We'll be back in a minute on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
At Schaefer Architecture, we explore all possibilities and design meaningful spaces that reflect the spirit and goal of our clients and their communities. Over our 67 years, we have celebrated the importance of creating architecture that enriches lives, fosters collaboration, and successes. It also inspires communities. Our passion is rooted in our strong foundation and is driven by our continued exploration of what lies beyond. Schaefer Architecture, a proud supporter of Hutchinson High School athletics.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. forward, together.
Panthers basketball as we start the second quarter of play, down by 1 to the Salt Hawks, 12-11. Again, if you tuned in, Salt Hawk girls 58-54 was your final. Salt Hawk girls winning that one. First time in 10 years. 10 long seasons of basketball. Derby has dominated. Ball on the outside. The drive underneath, the little shovel shot, the foul called.
Uh-oh.
Levi picks up foul number
3
on Levi Kepler. So he's not getting a whole lot of minutes out there. It will send to the line Titus.
Is Coach
Is he going to let it roll?
Miller going to let Levi Kepler stay with 3 fouls? We'll see.
He's not making a move so far. Walker's back on the bench. Free throw toss is up and good. We're tied at 12. Titus with the free throws.
And Coach Miller will take out Levi Kepler. Danny Boone returns.
Titus with his first point. He'll shoot his second one, tied up at 12. Derby gets set and hits the second one, takes the first lead that they've had. A second lead. They had a momentary 1-point lead of 5-4. Hutchinson right now trailing 13-12. Derby with the lead. There's Govain outside now to King. He angles to the right side on the pass. Backdoor play underneath. Lamar Govain. Blocking foul in the low blocks. 2 shots coming for Lamar Govain.
Second foul on Jack O'Welling.
So Welling picks up foul number 2, and that's pretty big. As you talked about, he being a sharpshooter, Lamar Govain will go to the line. Now, Lamar needs to be careful. He's got 2 fouls as well. Has not scored in the ball game. We really need Lamar in the ball game. He played outstanding the other night against Valley Center. So much fun to watch. Second quarter action, 7:34 to go in the second quarter. Salt Hawks now tied at 13 with a free throw by Lamar Govain.
Lamar coming off a 20-point game versus Valley Center.
He was on. Played really well. Free throw toss. Second one's good. Salt Hawks regained the lead of 14-13. Can't get over how confident the girls played today. Here's Riley from the corner, shoots and misses. Rebound, Tayshawn Govain goes high to bring down the Karam. And here comes Hutchinson with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 7:24 to go in the second quarter. King, right side to Crable. Right side on deep corner now to Boone. He drives in. Bounce pass to the corner. 3-pointer on his way by Lamar Govain. Good! Lamar Govain with his first field goal. He has 5. The Salt Hawks have 17. 17-13 ball game. Hutch with the lead by 4. 7:06 to go. Near steal. Danny Boone scripts away. Titus got a little piece of it. Comes down to Terrell King. Comes up with it. Gets called for the travel. Terrell went high to get that rebound as it was deflected by Tayshawn Govain. And it will be, though, Derby basketball after the travel call. 7 minutes to go in the quarter. 17-13 ball game. Hutch on top. Inbounding. Getting set to inbound, I should say. Will be the Derby Panthers. 3-pointer put up, missing. Rebound, Tayshawn Govain. Hutch will bring it up. All 5 points in the quarter for the Salt Hawks by Lamar Govain. Here's Crable. Cutter's cut. Give it off to Lamar Govain. Head face. Puts it up. What a move. What a move. Lamar Govain with the basket. 19-13 to lead to 6 for the Salt Hawk boys.
Little dipsy-do.
Ball outside. Riley, right side. Give and go to Riley underneath. Got too far under. Reach in foul called. See who they whistle on the foul. It's going to be on Terrell King. King will pick up the personal. Not a shooting situation. Thought for a second you said dippity-doo. That was a hair gel,
Dippity-doo-dah.
Here comes the inbound. That would be the Song of the South is what that would be.
We got all kinds of references.
Exactly. Ball on the outside with the ball is going to be Bowie. Bowie wants to isolate, work on Crable. Gets away from him. A little bump. Shot on his way. No good. Rebound cleared, though, by Smith. Weak side rebound. And an offensive foul. Through a little elbow. And he picks up the personal on Smith. That's his second. So Hutch high ball with 6:05 to go in quarter 2, leading at 19-13. A little inspired basketball after the great job that the Salt Hawk girls did tonight, winning at 58-54. I can't say it enough.
Derby boys average over 66 points a game. They're not on track to get that tonight.
Setting at 13 right now. Here with the basketball is Danny Boone. Comes Lamar Gobain off the pick set by brother Tayshawn. He goes up strong, can't get it. Blocked by Titus. Here comes Derby with the run. They'll bring it up. They'll kick it outside. Titus quickly to the left side to go over to Klingon. His three-pointer's good.
You've got to keep track of the 6'8" Cale Klingon.
He can pull the trigger from the outside,
He's got a really good shot.
19-16. The lead cut down to 3 now, cut in half. Crossover right side. Here's Danny Boone. Danny's due to score again. Pulls it back, goes inside, holds up, spins around, puts it up. Can't get it done. Rebound cleared away. And a jump ball is called. Possession here will be Hutchinson's way with 5:24 remaining to go in this first half of play. We're in the second quarter already. 19-16 ball game. Understand could be some weather move in tomorrow, so be careful out there. Here comes the inbound. Danny Boone trying to get it in. Tayshawn Gobain bounces down low, puts it up, can't get it done. Tips it out, gets the rebound, gets it himself, kicks it out. Terrell King from three land, comes out short, no good. Rebound cleared by Crable. Crable wants to put it up, and a push foul is going to be called on the Derby Panthers with 5:13 to go. Foul's going to be on Avant Riley, and the sophomore. He's only a sophomore, Dan, will pick up his first.
Outstanding running back for Derby as well.
They've had some good ones. Got by the name of Edwards a couple years ago, huh?
Yeah, I made a few stops en route to
Colorado and K-State now.
Route back to Kansas State.
Here comes the inbound quickly. Tayshawn Govain can't finish. Rebound cleared by Riley. Point blank rain by Tayshawn. He could not finish it off. 5:05 to go in the quarter now. Second quarter of action. Hutch with a 3-point lead. Shot on his way by Avant. Not there. Rebound Danny Boone. Jump ball is going to be called. It will be possession here, Derby. Hutchinson needs to take advantage of the opportunity on every rebound. Could not on that situation. So here comes the inbound pass from Riley now with just under 5 to go. He lobs it out. Three-pointer on his way again. Same results coming from Klingon. He has back-to-back threes from the same spot. We're tied at 19. 4:48 to go in this second quarter of action. Hutchinson on the outside. Just lost track of him. It was a guarded three. Crable over Lamar Govain on the outside. Drives on Titus. Layup. Good. Count the basket. Oh, an offensive foul. Nope, it won't count. That'll be Lamar's third. Coach Brian Miller will make a move, and he'll bring in Walker into the lineup. Took a basket off the board as well. We're tied at 19 with 4:37 to go in the second quarter.
This is going to be a game where potentially every single point matters. That's huge.
Usually you get that if you drop a shoulder. Did not see that, but good possession down low. And Derby got the call. 4:30 to go. Second quarter. Ball outside. Give it go to Riley on the outside. Klingon gets it back again. He's active. He shoots and lobs it down low. Stolen away. Terrell King has Danny Boone. Danny Boone with the lead. Drives it up and misses, but a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on, I believe, on Bowie. He'll pick up the personal. Picked up on number 22. I am in error. That's going to be called on Snyder. Tobin Snyder picks up the personal. So at the line will be Danny Boone. Free throw tosses up and good by Danny Boone. 3 points for Boone, a 1-point lead for the Salt Hawks, 2019. Boone spins the ball in his hands, trying to give the Salt Hawks a 2-point lead. He does. 4 points for Boone, 21 for the Salt Hawks, 19 for the Derby Panthers, 4:16 to go in second quarter number 2. There's Riley on the outside. Wants to isolate, got a pick set by Malvo. Now they give it up again. Malvo from top of the key, 3 on his way. Good. 3-pointer by Malvo. Got set, knocked it down. He has 5. It's 22-21. Derby with the lead by 1. 3:56 to go in the contest, second quarter of play. Hutch down by 1 now. To the right side now to Danny Boone. Back outside, here's Terrell King. Over to Crable against that zone now. Hand it off to Walker. Walker drives to the paint. Between the leg dribble, kicks it out. Terrell King with the basketball, mishandles it for a second, gets it back. Now he rolls left, off the pick set by Crable. Hold up between the legs, corner right. Danny Boone got him up off the feet, trying to get the easy basket down low. It's knocked away. It will be Hutchinson basketball with 5 on the shot clock. So now, Salt Hawks need to be aware of that. 3:29 remaining to go in the second quarter. Here's Terrell King, pops the three from outside, looks good, but comes off short, no good. Loose basketball picked away by Derby. Derby with the lead and the ball, 22-21. 3:18 to go. Long pass to the corner, right to Malvo. He holds up, caught it cleanly, drives baseline, kicks it out. Here's Riley's three, comes off no good. Big rebound by Malvo, took it away from Crable. Fall away by Malvo's good.
Oh, difficult
Big
shot.
shot by Malvo, and a timeout on the floor. A 3-point Derby Panther lead, 24-21. 3:03 to go in the quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Fall in love with Pools Plus and fall in love with hot tub weather. Come in to pick out your new hot tub or stock up on hot tub chemicals and accessories that are all 15% off. Don't forget to give your pool some love too. Schedule that chlorine boost and get on our pool opening schedule. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
Welcome back. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you. 24-21 ball game. The 3-point lead for the Derby Panthers with 3:03 to go in this first half of play. Hutch had led most of this first half of play. Had a slim 1-point lead at the end of the quarter, 12-11, but had built it up to as many as 6. 2 back-to-back trays by Klingon. Cut that deficit, tied it at 19. Now Hutch trying to battle back down by 3. Here's Sean Govain. He split the high post. Down low to Terrell King. Follow-away jumper by King is no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Tobin Snyder comes up with the rebound, and here comes Derby on the run. Riley's showing a hot hand. He'll take him to the free throw line. Kick it back. Klingon another three on his way. This one missing badly. And Hutch pulls it off the floor. Danny Boone with it. Hutch will bring it up with 2.5 to go in the quarter. Here's Crable. Crable drives in off balance, puts it up and in. Crable with a big basket. Jalen with his first points of the game. It pulls the Salt Hawks within 1 at 24-23. Salt Hawks, three-pointer on its way. Good from outside by Riley. Tell you what, he's only a sophomore, Dan. He's going to be a really good one. That's his second tray of the game.
Outstanding athlete.
4-point lead now for the Derby Panthers. They'll hand it off to Danny Boone. Danny Boone for the Salt Hawks. Give and go down low. Tayshawn Govain steps out of bounds with it. Couldn't get it cleanly. Ends up being a turnover against the Salt Hawks. Tayshawn not feeling well. Wasn't even sure if he's going to make the trip. Trying to give it his all out there. Just did not get it cleanly. He was not able to convert. Here comes Riley with the basketball. He's had the hot hand. 6 in the first quarter, 9 for the ball game. That goes outside of Titus. He drives in. Offensive foul called on Titus. Dropped that shoulder a little bit. That'll be his first. So the ball will go over to the Salt Hawks. On the Panthers, by the way, that is the 5th team foul, so not shooting yet because that was an offensive variety call. With 1:44 to go, though, in the second quarter, Hutchinson down by 4. Have an opportunity to score here. Here's Walker to Boone on the right. Back outside Walker. Trammell takes it to the left side, holds up, pulls it back. Shot clock at 22, 1:30 on the game clock. Walker on the outside, goes to Danny Boone. Terrell King drives in, goes in strong, draws a foul. I think you can take a pick of a couple Derby Panthers and see who they whistle. They will be on 0, and that's going to be on Riley. That is his second. So now Terrell King at the line with 1:22 to go in this second quarter play. A chance to cut into that 4-point lead.
4 Derby Panthers have 2 fouls apiece. Riley, Smith, Olwelling, and Snyder.
Free throw toss is good by Terrell King. 9 points for Terrell. He'll shoot a second one. Cuts the lead down to 2 if he hits this one. Derby. He misses it. Derby 27, Salt Hawks 24. 1:20 to go. Derby rebound. We're in the second quarter. Hutch needs to stop. Outside with it will be Titus. He'll dance around with it. Rolls in. Pulls back, shoots it on its way, and hits it. A good-looking jumper by Titus. Titus with 4. Hutch will bring it up with a minute remaining. Down 29-24. Slowly Derby starting to pull away a little bit. Terrell King, ball knocked away. Bad pass coming up that will be Malvo. He'll take it all the way in. Foul and count the basket. The foul's going to be called on Walker. If you're going to foul, you've got to make sure they're not going to score. 31-24, Malvo with the basket. A 7-point lead for Derby as they rattle off a few straight. Free throws up and good. He got that one down as well. Malvo with the N1.
Derby's back on track to pretty much hit their scoring average.
Yeah, inside of 43 seconds now in the quarter. 32-24 to drive down. Shot doesn't go. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Derby. Coming up with the rebound was Klingon. Inside of 33 seconds, the shot won't go. Put back underneath by Malvo. Gets up, and Tayshaun Govain comes down on him hard. It'll be Tayshaun's second shooting situation coming from Malvo at the foul stripe. So with 29.4 seconds remaining to go in this second quarter play, Derby is kind of contained and now has an 8-point lead, trying to add to it if he possibly can. Free throws up and good. 32-24 ball game. Shoots it on its way. This one rattles out, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Tayshaun Govain. Inside the 26 seconds, shot clock is dark. Hutch will work it for 1, down by 8. Hutch at one time had a 12-5 lead on the Derby Panthers. That was back in the first quarter of play. Ball a drive to the top at the cross, back outside Crable. Crable across the top. They come up and double team to give it off to Terrell King. They knows he's the one that's going to shoot the 3. Goes down strong and scores it. Nice job by Terrell King. His first basket of the second quarter, the N1 coming his way, as he has 11 to make it a 12-point ball game for him. 32-26 contest. Free throw toss. This one comes off. No good. Big rebound. Up, put back is good by Danny Boone. What an offensive board by Boone. And at the buzzer, it is 32-28. The lead for Derby is 4. We will step aside. 2-minute timeout coming your way. We'll be back with more on the Salt Hawk Radio Network from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth right after this 2-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Apex Shears has deep roots in Kansas. This is Tom Stivers. We were started by George Shears in 1874, just 3 years after the founding of Hutchinson, and are Hutchinson's first contractor. Apex Shears is known for big highway projects, but think local when you need a new driveway, parking lot, or other paving project. Apex Shears is proud to provide local jobs and employ local people. Find out more about your local construction and aggregate company by visiting apexshears.com, a CRH company.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Austin. In 1960, my father Eldon established the Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital at 1201 East 30th Street. Our family has provided consistent, ethical pet care in an environment that emphasizes responsible pet ownership and quality of life for our patients. We know you have choices in veterinary medicine, and we appreciate the confidence you've placed in our practice. The Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, the pets you love being cared for by people who love pets.
At Nextech Wireless, we're committed to delivering more than just quality wireless service. We're here to provide you with exceptional customer support every step of the way. Experience our service risk-free for 30 days. Plus, for a limited time, get an iPhone 16 Pro Max on us when you buy one with our best plan and handset protection. Nextech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Elliott Mortuary, located at 1219 North Main, is proud to be the only locally owned funeral home in Hutchinson and is honored to serve the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935. Integrity, care, and dedication are what make family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call them at 663-3327. That's 663-3327 to let their knowledgeable and professional staff assist you and your family. Visit ElliottMortuary.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Medicine Shop at 1401 North Main. You know the drill. They got great vaccinations for the flu, COVID-19 boosters. They got it all. The Medicine Shop, 1401 North Main. And right now, 32-28 is your lead, a 4-point lead for the Derby Panthers at halftime after Hutchinson led it by 1 at the end of one quarter play. Good effort by the Panthers to get back in it and settle down and take the lead. Right now they lead it by 4 at intermission. Dan, what do we have for numbers, please?
Right now, according to my scorebook, Terrell King leads all scorers with 11 points. Do you concur?
That's what I concur.
I'm glad when we concur, Dr. Gunvald. 11 points, Terrell King. 7 points, Lamar Govain. 5 points, Danny Boone. 2 points for Jalen Crable and 2 points for Levi Kepler. For the Derby Panthers, 10 points apiece, Avant Riley and Jackson Malvo. 6 points by Cale Klingon. 4 points, Caden Titus. And Braden Smith scored 2 points. It was pretty well played first half of basketball. Quite a few fouls.
Well. Those 2 big threes by Klingon. Kate Klingon, he's a junior, came in and from the same exact spot, knocked down 2 trays and jumped it and tied it at 19. It kind of jump-started Derby a little bit. Right now they're having their homecoming. They put a few extra minutes on at halftime. They're doing the homecoming court right now.
Kind of unusual to have homecoming on a day they didn't have school.
Exactly, but that's what they're doing. Maybe they had to postpone one from another time. But anyway, it is a 32-28 lead for the Derby Panthers. But they tied it at 19 with those 2 trays and kind of got back on track, and they're driving it in. A little bit of foul troubles. Kepler picked up his 3rd, and also Lamar Govain with his 3rd. So Hutchinson needs Lamar Govain and Kepler, for that matter, out on the court. We'll see what happens in the second half of play. But your observations in the first half of play, pretty good overall, pretty good job. Only down by 4 to a team you lost to by 30 just a couple weeks ago.
And a team that's 16-0. Actually, Hutch got off to a really good start. They led Derby 10-5 at the 2:38.
And 12-5 at one time.
And then 12-5 early in the game with just a minute or 2 to go in the first quarter. Hutch had a pretty good lead. And then Derby with a big second quarter, 21 points in that second quarter, a quarter in which Derby made 4 3-point baskets. And as you said, Glenn, 2 of them by 6'8" Cale Klingon. When you have a 6'8" junior who has a very soft shooting touch from the outside, and we also saw him get a monster dunk at the SAC earlier this year, that's a pretty good weapon for Derby. But Derby is a very deep, senior-laden basketball team. All 5 starters are seniors, and they have played some close games and found ways to win, and I think it's because of that senior leadership that Derby has this season.
No doubt about that. So your halftime score, 32-28. Derby with the lead over the Salt Hawks of Hutchinson. We will take a 2-minute timeout. That is your Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Little White Castle again at 1401 North Main. Stop in and see what all they have. Greeting cards. Again, we talked about the vaccinations. They do a great job. They can give you lots of counseling as what interacts with your over-the-counter products, with the medications you might be on. Very important to check with the Medicine Shop in Hutchinson. We will take a quick 2-minute timeout. Come back, second half just around the corner. Salt Hawks trail it by 4. Hutchinson 28, Panthers 32. We'll be back right after this 2-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
The Hutchinson Medicine Shop, the only local drugstore in Hutchinson, welcomes you. We're a local pharmacy that has 4 pharmacists on staff and a veteran support staff to help you with your healthcare needs. The Med Shop offers free delivery and also Med Sync. We take the work out of calling in your prescriptions every month by automatically filling them for you. We contact your doctor ahead of time, allowing us to have your meds available when you need them. Check out the Hutchinson Medicine Shop today in Midtown Hutch.
If you're an athlete of any age, in any sport, you want to perform at your best. And you can't if you're hampered by aches and pains. Dr. Cecilia Hinton at Prairie Star has extensive training in sports medicine. She has your back, your hip, your knee, whatever's causing you problems. Dr. Hinton is on your side and ready to help you at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same Tax Pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. And that's how we make tax season a reason to celebrate. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
Hutchinson High School sports is on air thanks to these Salt Hawk boosters: the Medicine Shop, Elliott Mortuary, Midwest Single Source, APAC Shears, Schaefer Architecture, Hutchinson Daylight Donuts, Pools Plus, Mitch Rice Injury Law, Allen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Hutchinson, Next Tech Wireless, the Summit Institute for Orthopedic, Spine, and Human Movement, Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, The Insurance Group, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor William Thacker.
We are at halftime. Glenn Rummel along with Dan Nacarado. Derby with a 32-28 lead at intermission. Nice putback basket by Boone to pull them within that 4-point margin after the missed free throw by Terrell King. But a good job done by Boone to put it up and in. When you look at it, by the way, the stands are on the Salt Hawk side are still buzzing after those girls won 58-54, snapped a 10-year losing streak to the Derby Panther girls, 58-54. A great job done by Coach Hilson, the girls, as everybody's still talking about that one. But the guys playing much better than they did the last time they matched up. And you remember Brian said, we are not that bad a team to lose to Derby by 30. We're better than a 30-point loss. And kind of showing to tonight, coming here to the Derby court and kind of giving them all they want with the lead at the end of one quarter. Gave up that lead in the second quarter of play, but this is set up to be a pretty doggone good second quarter of action.
This could be a big win for the Salt Hawk boys. They come into this game 6-8. That would be a pretty big upset. We talked about the girls with the upset win, but I mean the Salt Hawk girls are 10-5 now. The Salt Hawk girls have a pretty good record. It's just that fact that it's been 10 years since Hutch has beat Derby in girls basketball.
Let's talk about that boys' record. You go to McPherson tournament, you lose to Olathe South, who ended up winning the tournament, showing that their record was pretty doggone good.
And I think they've won every game since then.
And they've won every game since then. You said you lost that one by 11. Then you turn around, you lose a 3-point ball game, which you have a possession and a shot that does not go, that could have sent it to overtime to Wichita East. You turn around, you lose the next night to Manhattan on a 2-point basket as well, where you have a shot that also could have tied that one, or 3 that would have won that one. Then you turn around, you have Mays South on the ropes twice, end up losing on the road and then at home to Mays South. So there's about 4 possible wins in the last 15, 20 seconds that could have went the other way and turned that record totally around. So to me, this Hutchinson team is a very, very dangerous team in Class 5A.
You know, when you put it that way, Glenn, actually Derby at 16-0, they found a way to win 1-point, 2-point overtime games. Hutchinson
has not learned that yet. Yes.
Unfortunately, they've come up short in some close games.
So when you look at it, and that's what I'm saying, I don't think anybody, when they look at Hutchinson's record coming in here, like you just indicated, at 5-8, that's a very 6-8. That's a very deceiving record, in my opinion. I don't think anybody wants to meet them in sub-state play.
I totally agree.
And right now, if it matched up and it happened today, Hutchinson will be going to Topeka Seaman, who has a very, very good team. But we will see. We've got still 2 weeks of basketball still remaining after tonight's ball game. Hutch will have the ball to start the second half of play, so Salt Hawks will bring it up. Down by 4, 32-28. Cutters cut through. Crable on the outside. Crable starting the second half. And swing it out. Has Crable top of the key. They'll hand it off. Lamar Govain playing with 3 fouls. Lamar goes in traffic, goes down low, puts it up and scores it. Lamar not afraid to take it inside, has 9. He is going to be something else.
Hey, that puts Hutchinson on a 6-0 run right now.
32-30. Salt Hawks down by 2. Ball on the outer perimeter. Wide open Titus. 3 ball. Does not go. Rebound, though. Pulled bomb by Maldo. He keeps it alive. Gives it off. The drive of Welling puts it on its way. No good. Rebound cleared off the floor by Kepler. Kepler also playing with 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Here comes King. Kicks it left. Lamar Govain. 3 balls good. 5 points in the quarter for Lamar Govain, and don't blink an eye, but it's 33-32. Salt Hawks with the lead by 1.
Make that a 9-0 Hutch run.
Right back at it, and a referee calls a timeout. I think Welling might have blood possibly as he got popped in the nose, and he will check out. Back into the ball game is Riley, and Riley, the super soft, 10 points in that first half of play. He was knocking down everything he put up. Sometimes kids come along like Riley that it just is automatic. And I think Lamar Govain is one of those as well.
Two sophomores are guarding each other.
Here's Smith, an offensive foul on a push-off. Check that player control foul. It's going to go against Malvo.
I think that's his first.
Is his first.
I think he had a flop warning in the first.
You're right.
That was not a foul.
So he'll pick up his first. Hutchinson will inbound.
1-2-2 full court trap.
With the lead of 33-32.
They just back off into man-to-man.
Derby staying in that man. Getting tripped is Terrell King. Foul's going to be called on Smith.
Braden Smith's the Derby homecoming king tonight.
Smith will pick up the personal. I have him down for 3. And that's what they concur.
Correct.
Three fouls for Smith. Here comes the inbound. Get it in out to Kepler. Hands it on. Lamar Govain sidesteps to the free throw line. Shoots another one. Short shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared though. Falling down. And a foul called as going down hard was Tayshawn Govain. Foul from behind is going to be on Riley, and that's his third.
Foul trouble is going to be a factor in this second half.
6:31 to go in this third quarter of play. Here comes O'Welling back in. He got the nose fixed, and he will step back into the ball game and take Riley's place.
Riley and Smith have 3 fouls apiece for Derby.
Here comes the inbound into Kepler. His shot partially deflected, then ball knocked away. It'll be Derby's basketball, excuse me.
Kepler and Lamar Govain each have 3 fouls for Hutch.
Salthawks peel back. Get set to set up defensively. Here checking in a second is going to be Cale Klingon. Junior who knocked down a couple threes back in that second quarter play. It really got Derby going. Ball outside, pass down the low blocks. They throw it out to Titus to the left side. Three-pointer good by Tobin Snyder. His first basket of the ball game. Gives the lead back to the Panthers, 35-33. Salthawks very deliberate in the second quarter of play. Passing the ball crispy around the outside. Here's King over to Crable. Skips it all the way across to Kepler in the corner. Kepler on with the dribble. Holds up, out and out to Lamar Govain. He'll isolate, 16 on the shot clock. Taking it inside, Terrell King. Down low, spins around, puts it up, and misses it. Rebound, Tayshawn Govain. Basket good. Tayshawn's first basket of the game. Ties it up at 35 apiece with 5.5 to go in the third quarter of play. Malvo hands the ball off. Welling's shot doesn't go. Tayshawn Govain with the defensive board. Kicks it out now to King. Hutch will bring it up with a chance to regain the lead. 35-35 all. Hutch is going to set it up. Tayshawn Govain hands it off to brother Lamar. Lamar Govain loses the ball. Goes all the way over to the sideline. Gives it off to Kepler. Now 19 on the shot clock. Terrell King will isolate. Rolls left, crosses over into the paint. They swipe at it, don't get it. Outside, quickly to the corner. Crable, 3 ball. Got it! A big 3 by Jalen Crable. He has 5, and the Salthawks have 38. 38-35 is your score. Hutch high with the lead with 4:43 to go in this third. The 3 to tie on its way, no good on the miss by Titus. Loose basketball out to Derby. They'll drive it baseline left. They hold up. Welling trying to get something away. They give it off now quickly to 3. It won't go. Rebound 5-4. Running it down is Titus. Titus guarded by Crable. Kicks it all the way out. Welling for the 3. It won't go. Rebound Tayshawn Govain. Hands it off to King. And here comes Hutchinson with a 3-point lead with 4:19 remaining in the third. Drive by King on the baseline left. He pulls it back outside. Bodies all over the place in the paint. Derby fans not happy about that. 3-pointer by Lamar Govain. Got it! Another big 3 by Govain. Second one of the quarter, third of the game. And Hudson has a 41-35 lead. Up by 6 as timeout is called. 41-35. Salthawks, 4:03 to go in this third quarter of play. Don't go away. We got a good one going tonight. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with more from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth in Derby, Kansas. right after this 30-second timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Don Glaspie, General Manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are proud to back the Hutch High Salt Hawks. Whether you're a student hunting for a dependable car, a mom needing a perfect family SUV, or a dad gearing up for a Ram truck, we've got exactly what you need. Mention this ad and score $500 off any new or used vehicle. Come visit us at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where being a Salt Hawk fan also means getting the best savings. As Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Back to the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Hutch High with a 41-35 lead, trailed by 4 at the end of the first half of play. Right now, lead it by 6. Pass in the backcourt, foul called, and on Lamar Govain, that's his 4th.
Uh-oh, that's
huge.
That's tough.
Boy, that was a little ticky-tacky. Here comes Boone into the lineup.
Glenn, do you remember last year on February 20th, Hutchinson came over here to Derby and played 2 overtimes. Derby got the win 65-60 on that occasion.
Here's Titus with the ball. Hutchinson with the lead, but Lamar Govain will have to sit with those 4 fouls. Feed down low, wrap around. Does say it's up and good. Nice job by Malvo with the basket. That's his first of the quarter. He has 12 for the ball game. Third quarter action, a 4-point ball game, 41-37 Hutch. 3:40 to go. Here's Terrell King to the right side of Danny Boone. Down low they go to Tayshawn Govain. He turns the ball over. Tayshawn not himself tonight. Quickly up, O'Welling brings it up, crosses over. It gets called for the palm. Turnover against the Derby Panthers. 3:26 to go in this third
O'Welling
period.
has not been himself tonight either. I noticed he's got a couple of fingers on his shooting hand taped, and I think that's affected him.
Well, he's taking them off now. If he's is he left-handed?
On his little finger.
You're right.
On his right
he sure
hand.
does, on his pinky. We'll see if that affects him or not. He was upset with himself, slammed the mat at the other end after the palm call. Give and go underneath. Tayshawn Govain gets him up. Shot up and good. Nice job on the reversal by Tayshawn Govain. He has 4, all coming in this quarter of play. 43-37, Salt Hawks by 6. 3:05 to go in this third quarter of play. Derby kicks it outside. The 3 on its way by Malvo. Got it. A big 3 ball by Malvo. 7 points for Malvo. His first tray of the ball game.
15 overall.
Jackson Malvo. There's a pick set. It's going to work against the Salt Hawks. Tayshawn Govain picks up the personal. Player control foul. The ball will go over to Derby. He's got 3. So Tayshawn Govain with 3. Lamar Govain with 4. See who's going to step up here.
Fouls are definitely a factor.
Yeah, sure is. 2:40 to go in the contest third. O'Welling drives in, nice in. Reach in foul call. They're going to wave off the basket before the shot. They're not going to count it. Not a popular call. Foul's going to be on Terrell King. That will be his second. 2:34 remaining to go in this third quarter play. Here they come in trying to kick it outside to Klingon. They don't get it to him, but they give it to Malvo. He drives baseline, wraparound, not there. Tayshawn Govain with the rebound. Here comes Hutch. Terrell King slides away, behind the back dribble, holds up. Here's Kepler, left side, carry ball, 3 ball, no ball, short, no good. O'Welling with the rebound. Hutch lead is at 3 at 43-40. 2:15 to go in the third. They'll spin out, drive all the way through. Bowie holds up, outside, Klingon. Gives it off to Bowie, corner left. He'll drive on Crable. They pick it out. The 3-pointer by Klingon doesn't go. Rebound Crable in the corner off the bounce, and here comes Hutch. Inside of 2 minutes and 55 to go in the third quarter play. Levi Kepler from 3. Got it! Kep rings the bell from the outside. Kepler's first 3 has 5. 46-40. Levi Kepler rings that bell from the outer perimeter for the triple. 46-40. The lead is 6 for the Salt Hawks. Outside the 3 for Derby, shoots and misses. Battle for the board. O'Welling comes up with it for Derby. Give and go underneath the Bowie. His layup doesn't go, but the foul called. If it's on Tayshawn Govain, that's his 4th. It will be on Govain. He picks up foul number 4. So them Govain brothers right now with 4 fouls each.
8 fouls. Govains.
Yeah, Hutchinson will have to substitute with 1:28 remaining to go in the 30. Bowie's free throws up and good. Mason Bowie, his first point, I should say. He'll shoot a second one. 46-41. That lead is cut to 5. Hutchinson lead at 46-41. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you on KWBW, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM. Free throw comes off, no good on the miss, but the rebound cleared by Malvo, and then a foul call. This one's going to be on Hippen, who had just entered the contest. He'll pick up the personal. It'll be a shooting foul, and it'll be the 15 foul as well with 1:26 to go. Malvo will go to the line with the chance to cut into that 5-point Salt Hawk lead. So Hippen did pick up that personal, Dan.
Thank you.
That he had just checked in. Free throw toss is up and rolling off on Malvo. He'll shoot another one. 5 points for Malvo in the quarter, 15 for the ball game. Hippen comes out. Here comes Walker in, and they switch in the baseline. Crable and Kepler switch places. 1:26 to go. And cut that lead down from 5 to 4 with a free throw by Malvo here. And he does not get it. Rebound and a foul call over the back is going to be the call. This one's going to go on Klingon. That'll be his first. 1:25 to go. That'll be the 14th foul on the Panthers. Hutch High will bring the basketball up with 1:22 to go. Just like the girls, Salt Hawks right now leading it by 5, 46-41. Salt Hawk girls won by 4, 58-54 tonight. Feed down the low blocks to Crable, finds an opening, kicks it back outside, out to Danny Boone, corner left, Walker. Walker gives it off to Boone, finds a way, gives it off to Crable, shot on his way, good. Jalen Crable, 6'2", was able to put it up and in, barely jumped. And the lead is 7 now, 48-41 for the Salt Hawk boys, inside of a minute.
Crable was really good at getting his balance and making the shot.
And a foul called as the Derby Panther went down with 51 seconds remaining. Fouls on Terrell King. That'll be 3 on him. Thought it could have been a travel call, but was not.
Fourth quarter could be a war of attrition.
It could be. Caden Titus will shoot the free throw. That's the third on Terrell King. So Hutch in foul trouble in a big way. The two Goldvein brothers both with 4 fouls apiece. Free throws up and good by Titus.
If I remember right, Hutch had foul trouble in that double overtime game last year.
Titus going to Bethel College to play for the Threshers next season. Free throw toss is up and comes off no good. Rebound, Levi Kepler. Well, Hutch High now still with the lead of 6, 48-42. Trying to get a convert a basket here. 42 on the game clock, 26 on the shot clock. Outside Walker. Over to Terrell King. On the right side. Back out top, Danny Boone. Got to swing against that zone. Corner right, it goes to Crable. Crable on the dribble. Back outside to Terrell King. 12 shot on the shot clock. Here's Walker. Got to get a good possession. King, 3 ball from the right side on his way. Good. Terrell King spotted up on that right side. His first basket of the second half of play. He has 14. Salt Hawks have 51. Inside of 14 seconds now. Panthers trying to cut into that 9-point Salt Hawk lead. 8 seconds. Now it's down to 6. And a foul call from behind. It's going to be on Crable. It'll be the 15th foul. It's going to be called on Crable. Not a shooting situation, but it will be because of the extra fouls. Will send the Derby Panthers Titus to the line. Titus at the free throw line. Free throws up and good. He'll shoot a second one. Hits this one, he'll have 7 for the ball game. Actually 9 for the ball game. Free throw toss is good. Got them both. He's 3 out of 4. Plus a tray in this quarter. 51-44, the lead is 7. Hutch drives in, layup on his way, missing. Boy, point blank range by Terrell King. That one slipped away. And we go to the fourth quarter play. Hutchinson leading 51-44. A 1-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. We'll be right back.
At Schaefer Architecture, we explore all possibilities and design meaningful spaces that reflect the spirit and goal of our clients and their communities. Over our 67 years, we have celebrated the importance of creating architecture that enriches lives, fosters collaboration, and successes. It also inspires communities. Our passion is rooted in our strong foundation and is driven by our continued exploration of what lies beyond. Schaefer Architecture, a proud supporter of Hutchinson High School athletics.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward, together.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. 51-44. The lead is 7 for the Salt Hawks. Derby basketball to start this fourth quarter of play. Can Hutch do it here like the girls did? The girls won for the Salt Hawks 58-54. The missed shot underneath by Malvo. Got it back on the rebound, and then the foul called. And it's going to be on Levi Kepler. Kepler will pick up his fourth. Salt Hawks has 3 players with 4 fouls each. In big-time foul trouble, Dan.
It's going to be tough for Hutchinson to find who can give minutes in this fourth quarter.
Free throw by Malvo is up and good. That's a big foul right there and a big free throw.
Derby just 9 out of 18 from the line in this game so far.
Malvo was 16. Misses on the second attempt. Then I think we had a foul called anyway. It's going to be called on Smith, and that will on Smith be his fourth. Yeah, Smith picks up his fourth. So Hutch will have the basketball. Here comes quickly Klingon into the ball game. Smith will take a break, and like you said, Smith was the homecoming king.
Salt Hawks outscored Derby 23-12 in that third quarter.
Nice effort for the Salt Hawks. After they trailed by 4 at halftime. Here's Levi Kepler playing with 4 fouls. Wants to go backdoor, throws the ball away. Bad pass. Here's O'Welling. Gives it off to Titus. He'll drive down. Shot up and good. He knew he could take it at Kepler. So because Kepler's 4th foul, it's a 4-point ball game. 51-47. Salt Hawks lead is down to 4. Here's Crable. That's trying to work it hard on the outside. Take time off it. Good looks. Good possession. Here's King on the outside. They're just about turned over, and it will be turned over, but the possession arrow is the Salt Hawks' way with 11 on the shot clock. So Hutch will have the basketball. They need to be aware of the 11 seconds on the shot clock. Danny Boone slaps the ball. Cutters cut through. Underneath, Levi Kepler, layup good. Levi Kepler snuck underneath, gets that basket. 7 points for Kepler. Back to a 6-point lead at 53-47 with 6:50 to go. In his fourth quarter play, Riley's in there now for Derby, back outside O'Welling. They'll drive right. O'Welling takes it down low on Walker. Jump stop, shoots and scores. O'Welling willing his way to score, and that is O'Welling's first basket of the game. 4-point ball game. 54-49 Hutch. Salt Hawks with 6:23 to go. Lob down low again to Kepler, back outside. And an offensive foul is called on King. Boy, he didn't hit him much.
So add Terrell King to the list of Salt Hawks with 4 fouls. 4
different Salt Hawks with 4 fouls apiece. Got to have King in the ball game. 6:13 to go. Let's see if they go at him or not. 6:09. I agree with somebody from the fans that said that was a flop, and ball on the outside, Riley. Hutchinson trying to cling to that 4-point lead. 6 minutes to go. Derby drives in. Offensive foul called as King went down. Foul's going to be called. They're going to get this one on Malvo. And that'll be his second. Here comes the Govain brothers back in. Walker get a break. Danny Boone will get a break. Coaching staff working hard to figure out what the mix is going to be. Here comes Hutchinson. Terrell King. The walk, dribble it up. Goes right side to Lamar Govain. Govain wants to work on Riley. Stops, shoots, and scores. Lamar Govain with the basket. 17.
17 points.
Back outside, drive by Malvo, down low, blocked by Tayshawn Govain. They got the foul on Govain, he fouls out. Tayshawn will foul out of the contest, scoring 4 points. He leaves with a 5:34 mark of this fourth quarter of play.
Coach Miller's got to be careful in a close game like this. You don't want to technical.
Asking it to be explained to him, because that was a pretty clean block underneath by Tayshawn Govain. So he's entertaining the explanation. Here comes Danny Boone in. Tayshawn playing high. Now what that is, that's some politicking to see if you can get a call a little bit later on. It's a drive on the baseline, and a foul called on Tayshawn Govain, fouls him out. At the line will be Malvo. Free throw toss is up and good by Malvo.
Here comes a technical if he's not careful.
There's a warning. Malvo hits the free throw. They gave the warning to Coach Miller. He issued the warning. That means the next ones they're not going to mess with. Free throws up and good. Malvo got that one down. 4-point ball game. 55-51 Salt Hawks.
Malvo has 18 points tonight.
5.5 to go in the ball game. Hutch will bring the basketball up. Here's Lamar Govain. He'll drive in. Stops, shoots it on his way. Misses, rebound, fought for it. Kepler gets it. Underneath to Lamar Govain, and a foul called underneath. What do we have? It's going to go on the Derby Panthers. It'll be shooting situation for Kepler. 5:16 to go. Hutchinson up by 4. A foul charged against. Did it say Bowie?
Bowie.
Free throw toss is up by Kepler. And in. Shoot a second one. Big free throws here. 56-51. The lead is 5. Make it 6. Free throws up and good by Kepler. Hutch High has came to play tonight. Up by 6 with 5:15 to go. Outside with it, Malvo for Derby. Cutter's cut, that's Titus. Good defense by Titus, by Danny Boone. The shot put up, missing. Ball knocked away. Loose basketball. Foul called. As down went O'Welling. They're going to get it to go on Terrell King, and he just fouled out. King just fouled out of the contest with 14 points. His night is done at the 4:59 mark. So Hudson has lost 2 by the foul route. Somebody needs to step up. Terrell wanting an explanation because the referee said he pulled O'Welling down. .459 remaining to go in the contest. Inbounding will be Derby. That was an offensive foul, so not a shooting situation. They're asking whether or not it's the 15 foul or not. Have it as the 4th. There goes the inbound for Derby. Just under 5 to go. Cutter's cut outside to go. Trying to drive it on that outside is Smith. He pulls it. That's O'Welling. Top side, stolen away by Lamar Govain. He falls down. A foul call. They're going to get on O'Welling. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be the 14th foul against the Panthers. So the foul's going to be called on Jack O'Welling. That'll be his 5th. Is that what they? Nope, that was on. Now they say 3. That's his 3rd. They had the wrong number 2 up there. Still left up from Terrell King. Here's Boone. Outside left to Walker. Walker guarded by Malvo. 4:43 to go in this ball game, 4th quarter. He'll slide right. Danny Boone. Backup's going to have to do something here. Here's Crable. Lamar Govain gets a step underneath. Head fakes, goes up and draws a foul. Nice job by Lamar Govain to take Klingon all the way down. That'll be Klingon second. And with 4:31 to go, Hutchinson will shoot free throws and Lamar Govain. It's time for Lamar time here to step up big time. His brother's fouled out. Terrell King, the captain of the team, is fouled out as well. It's up to the backups and Lamar. His free throw's up and good. See if Kepler and Lamar Govain can get it done, along with Crable and Danny Boone and Walker. 58-51, the lead is 7. Can be an 8-point lead with a free throw here by Lamar Govain. Free throw tosses off, no good. And
lane violation. Yeah, the Derby player was in the middle of the paint. Lamar, way too fast.
Get a break. Remember this one. Now substitution coming in will be Titus. 4:31 to go in the contest. Again, a 58-51 lead. Lamar Govain to shoot this free throw.
Right now, Lamar has 18.
Free throw's perfect. 19 points to Lamar Govain. Here comes the basketball up with the ball is going to be Smith, the inadvertent buzzer. He'll kick it on the outside. Malbo shoots the three and hits it. A big three by Malbo. Malbo with his third three of the game. That one's huge to cut it 59-54. Here's Lamar Govain. Kicks it on the outside. Loose basketball out. And last touch off of the hands of a Derby Panther. Lamar Govain down in the middle of the floor. He's okay. Now Hutchinson will inbound with 27 on the shot clock. 4:11 on the game clock. Crable will trigger the inbounds pass. So you got a whole different five out there right now, Dan, that have not played a lot of basketball together for the Salthawks. Trying to get it in. They do to Kepler. Back outside corner. Lamar Govain. Back outside Danny Boone. Danny Boone will step it up. Set it up with 20 on the shot clock. Over to Lamar Govain. Right side. 4 minutes to go. They get the screen at the top. They'll drive right side. Crossover. Danny Boone takes it. Back outside Lamar Govain. Shot clock at 9 now. He's got to be cognizant of that. Pass on the outside of Walker. Shoots the three. It's off the mark. No good. Battle for the board. Taken away by Danny Boone. He kicks it outside to get a fresh 35. They can milk a little time. What a rebound by Boone. He just snatched out of midair. Outside right, Crable with the basketball. He'll bring it on the dribble to Walker. 22 on the shot clock. 2:30 on the game clock. All the way to the deep corner left. Outside, here's Lamar Govain. Wants to shake and bake on Malvo. Into the lane, puts it up, doesn't get it. Rebound, Kepler. A big towering rebound. He draws the foul underneath. Kepler will shoot free throws. A great effort by Kepler and Boone to keep the drive alive on the possession. Both of them with great offensive boards.
Fourth foul committed by Olwelling.
Foul's going to be on Olwelling. He'll pick up the personal. 3:20 remaining to go in the contest. Kepler at the ball game. Free throws up and good by Kepler. 60-54. The lead is 6 for the Salthawks with 3:20 to go. A lot of time left for both teams. Hutchinson at a deficit with 2 of their starters fouled out. Levi Kepler's second shot. This one comes off no good. The rebound's tipped out, but into the hands of Derby. And the Panthers will bring it up. Panthers undefeated at 16-0, number 1 in 6A. Ball on the outside to Riley. Riley with a sharpshooter from the outside. A super soft. He'll shoot it on his way. Got it! Big three-pointer by Riley. His first of the second half. He has 13. 3 minutes to go in the contest. It's a three-point ball game, 60-57. Back in 30 seconds on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Fall in love with Pools Plus and fall in love with hot tub weather. Come in to pick out your new hot tub or stock up on hot tub chemicals and accessories that are all 15% off. Don't forget to give your pool some love, too. Schedule that chlorine boost and get on our pool opening schedule. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
3 minutes remaining to go in the contest. Fourth quarter play, a 3-point Salthawk lead with the Salthawks with the basketball, 60-57. Girls won tonight. Salthawk girls 58-54. On a great win by the Salthawks. Snapped a 10-year losing streak.
And this game on the boys' side is eerily similar to the game that was played here almost exactly a year ago. Derby won it in double overtime, 65-60 last year.
Salthawks on the floor. Kepler along with Walker, Crable, Danny Boone, Lamar Govain. So everybody except for Levi Kepler are underclassmen.
Terrell King and Tayshawn Govain are out of the game with 5 fouls apiece.
Here comes the inbound. Lamar Govain over to Crable. Crable holds up on the dribble, gives it off to Lamar Govain across the top line. He's got to get it across. He does just in time. Crable to the right side. As that shot clock was winding down, 10 count in the backcourt. Ball on the outside, Danny Boone. Outside now to Lamar Govain. On the dribble, rolls right. They're isolating on Kepler. Back outside, three-pointer on his way by Walker. Rattles around and comes out, no good. Rebound cleared out by Derby. Derby with a chance to cut into that three-point lead. Here's Smith on the outside. Smith kicks it back, top of the key. They'll work it all the way over to Riley. You got to keep an eye on him. He'll drive all the way in. Shot up and good. Riley with the basket. He has 5 for the quarter. It's a 1-point ball game. It's 60-59. Derby coming back. 2:12 to go. Give and go quickly. They go all the way. Here's the wraparound. Not there. Rebound put back. Good by Lamar Govain on the missed shot put up by Crable. Lead back at 3. 2 minutes to go. 62-59. Salthawks lead it. Ball outside. Titus. They'll give it off. The drive by Smith. Shot up and no good, but a foul call. It's going to be on Danny Boone. It'll be shoot free throws coming for Smith with 1:50 to go in the contest. Fourth quarter of play. 1:50 remaining. Remind you, Salthawk basketball on Monday night as campus will come over. And then you turn around on Wednesday, go to Salina South, back home for Champions Night on the 21st against Newton. Free throws up and missing by Smith. He'll shoot a second one. Smith gets set to shoot the free throw with 1:50 to go. 3-point ball game for the Salthawks. Shot up and missing. Rebound Levi Kepler. So both free throws by Braden Smith come off the back iron. 1:54 to go. Now ball on the outside to the right side. Clock showing 1:40. Here's Danny Boone with the basketball on the outer perimeter and a 3-point Salthawk lead. 19 on the shot clock. Boone, keep away. Goes left side. Lamar Govain isolates. Takes the Derby player all the way down the baseline and draws the foul. It'll be 2 shots coming with 1:28 to go for Lamar Govain. Foul's going to be charged on Bowie. Not a bad foul, Dan, because he was beat. Lamar had him beat by about a foot. Had a step on him anyway. Not a bad foul.
No, it wasn't a bad foul. Hopefully Lamar can make these free throws, and it'll all work out just fine for the Salthawks.
Right now the lead is 3. Lamar Govain's free throw toss up and short. Shorted that one a little bit. He had been perfect before that. He'll shoot this one. 1:28 remaining. Free throw toss is up. This one rims out, no good. Missed them both. Those are 2 big free throws that went for naught for Lamar Govain. 1:24 to go. Derby basketball. Riley's had the hot hand. He'll drive in and basket. They're going to wave off the basket. They don't count the basket with 1:20 to go. The foul's going to be called on Danny Boone. That'll be his foul to earn. That's his second. But with 1:20 to go, Riley with an opportunity to pull it within 1. 1:20 to go in the contest. This one's going to go right down to the wire. Riley, an outstanding sophomore. Free throw toss is up and on its way and good. Tell you what, he's going to have a decision to make whether it be basketball or football. You know what? Because he's good in both. 1:20 remaining. 2-point ball games. Hutch with the lead by 2. Free throw by Roddy from Derby. Got it. Both of them down. 2 big free throws. 62-61. Salthawk lead is at 1. Pressure in the backcourt. Crable. Cross to the half court. Now to Danny Boone. Coach Miller saying slow it down. Boone. Over to Lamar Govain. Put it in his hands. He'll bring it on the dribble. Little reach, but not called. Ball on the outside to Walker. 1 minute to go. A timeout on the floor. 59.4 seconds to go. 15 on the shot clock. Big possession for the Salthawks here as they lead it by 1. Dan, let's keep it here with 59.4 seconds remaining. Salthawks down by 1, 62-61. And 15 seconds to go. Coach will call up a play out of the timeout. And 62-61. is your score. Your thoughts?
You got to believe something will be designed to go to Lamar Govain. He's got the hot hand in this game. And with Terrell King disqualified from those 5 fouls, you want to get the ball in the hands of somebody that can create. Now, Danny Boone is also a guy that can make some things happen off the bounce.
And don't forget, Crable can knock him down from the outside. We'll still see, but not as much as being able to take him off the bounce like you're talking about.
Yeah, and I think in this situation, you're better off trying to attack the basket with Lamar Govain if you can. Well, let's see what Coach Miller wants to do.
See when he draws up. 62-61 ball game. Salt Hawks with the possession with 15 on the shot clock and 59 seconds on the game clock. Derby's done a great job to come back. They were down by 6. We're able to trim it, get it back down here. They've had a couple leads in the ball game, but
yeah, it was actually 51-44 at the end of the third quarter.
So they've done a nice job of getting back into it. Here comes the inbounds. Waiting to get it in. They finally get it into Boone. Boone near half court. The big D for Derby. Between circles. Goes right side over Lamar Govain. Shot clock at 6. Lamar's got to make something happen. He drives it in. Takes it in line strong. Puts it up and misses it. Put back by Levi Kepler. I think Kepler's going to be over the back, though, or is there a foul called underneath on Malvo? It would be on Malvo. 2 shots coming for Kepler.
Big rebound by Kepler.
And with 44 seconds remaining, a 62-61 lead. Kepler at the line to shoot free throws. Levi looks at the goal. Takes his time. Free throw tosses up and calmly knocks it down. He'll shoot a second one.
Well, apparently Coach Miller agreed with me. Get the ball in Lamar Govain's hands and let him attack the basket. And then on the weak side, Kepler doing a good job working the offensive glass.
Has 11, one of his better games. Free throw got them both. The lead now at 3, 64-61. Hutchinson with 43 seconds left to go. We're inside of 40 seconds. A timeout taken, a full 1 minute break. We'll get a half a minute break in. 30-second timeout coming your way. Salt Hawks 64, Panthers 61, 40 seconds remaining. Back right after this 30-second timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Apex Shears has deep roots in Kansas. This is Tom Stivers. We were started by George Shears in 1874, just 3 years after the founding of Hutchinson, and are Hutchinson's first contractor. Apex Shears is known for big highway projects, but think local when you need a new driveway, parking lot, or other paving project. Apex Shears is proud to provide local jobs and employ local people. Find out more about your local construction and aggregate company by visiting apexshears.com, a CRH company.
Well, 64-61, Derby's basketball down by 3 with inside of 40 seconds remaining to go in the contest. 32 on the shot clock, Dan.
For Derby, Avant Riley and Jackson Malvo are the 2 guys that you would think that Coach Flory would be looking to go to, because Riley is so lightning
He's
fast.
good, and he could tie it up with a stroke from outside easy.
And you can't hardly keep him in front of you. He's so fast. And Malvo has played really well this game.
So watch the three-pointer. As now here we're going to inbound. They're not going to have anybody on the ball. And now to get it on Welling. Welling has it way outside, gives it off to Riley. Riley, top side. Walker trying to catch up with him. Back outside. The 3 for the tie on his way. Good. No good. It doesn't go. Rebound on the back is going to be the foul on Malvo. And we'll walk down and shoot free throws. 27.3 seconds to go. Hutch up by 3, and Malvo picks up the foul over the back. At the line will be Hutchinson's Levi Kepler with 27 points, 3 to go. 2 big free throws coming here with a 3-point lead, 64-61.
Kepler with 12 points right now.
27.3 seconds remaining. Free throws up and up and up and good by Kepler. It tatered, it tottered, it finally went down. And a timeout on the floor. 1 more free throws coming for Kepler. A 4-point Salt Hawk lead. We're going to keep it here. What a ball game for the Salt Hawk, both the girls and the guys tonight, as Hutchinson has played some inspired basketball. Want to remind you, Monday night, that Tuesday game has been moved to Monday. That will be campus coming over Monday. Same start times at 6 and 7:30. Dragon Talk will be pre-recorded and play from 5 to 5:45. So that's Monday for you. Wednesday, we traveled to Salina South for that makeup game that was canceled back on the 7th of January, Dan. That's a makeup game. And then we'll return home from Champions Night, the 2004 football championship. Randy Dreiling and company will be in the house on the 21st against Newton. That shows on the schedule as at Newton. It's not. It's at Hutchinson. And also the 2005 golf team as well that was state champions back in 2005. So a special night coming up on the 21st. Then we go to Andover on the next week on Tuesday, wrap it up on the 27th as well with basketball action. I might have missed one in there someplace.
It's a hectic couple of weeks of basketball.
Mays on the 27th, Andover on the 27th, Mays on that Tuesday before. Got that down, 25th. We travel to Mays.
That's correct.
All right, here we go. Free throw for Levi Kepler. He'll step up. Takes his time. Free throw toss is up. Comes off, no good. It's a 4-point ball game. 26 seconds to go. Derby has to score and score quickly. Ball in the outer perimeter. Riley steps up underneath. Wide open Malvo. Layup good. And a timeout taken. Malvo got the basket. The timeout's going to be taken with 16.9. So it's a 2-point ball game. 65-63. Another timeout's going to be taken. We are going to keep it here because we do not want to miss a minute of this action. It's inside of 16 seconds.
I think that's the final Derby timeout.
I believe it is. Yes, it is. So the Salt Hawks will have the basketball. You know they're going to put pressure on the ball. You know you're going to be fouled, similar to the girls' game. And by the way, if you just tuned in, girls won, Salt Hawk girls 58-54 over the Derby girls. First time in 10 years, dating back to February 17th of 2015. A great win for the girls tonight. And right here, the guys trying to duplicate and do it the same way. Now, Derby, if they don't get a steal, they're going to have to foul. It's imperative that they foul, and they need to probably picking out who they're going to foul right now.
Pretty much everybody on the court for Hutchinson are pretty decent free throw shooters. I don't think Derby has enough time to pick and choose who they will foul. They got to go for a steal, and if they don't get it, they have to foul immediately.
Salt Hawks will have the basketball. Full court pressure is going to be the key.
Hutchinson needs to come hard and catch the ball with two hands.
Crable will inbound. Cannot have a turnover with 16.9 to go. Here comes the inbound to get it in. Lamar Govain back quickly, and a quick foul's called as coming over to foul was going to be Klingon. That'll be his third, and walking down will be Lamar Govain with 15.7 seconds to go. That was a good quick foul. Hutch got the ball away, but not before the foul occurred. So Lamar Govain will shoot free throws. He missed his last two to set a little drama here. Free throw toss is up and rimming good. Boy, he just threw it up there, Dan.
You know, Coach Miller designed that inbounds play to go Lamar Govain. He showed some confidence in the sophomore.
15.7 seconds to go. It's a 3-point lead and another timeout.
All that Coach Miller has left is a 30.
So it'll be a half a minute here. 66-63, Salt Hawks. Well, I remember the game with Garrett Robertson and company. Came down a few years ago. That one went overtime as well. A tremendous game. That would have been 2 years removed from this one, so that would have been 2023. We've had some good ones here.
There have been so many close basketball games on the boys' side between Hutch and Derby. Now, I'm a little bit surprised that Coach Miller decided to take that timeout since Lamar made the first shot. Thought you might want to just let him make the second one and then take the timeout.
He got a whole different group of kids in there. The only starter he got is Levi Kepler and then Lamar Govain. Everybody else is reserves, but they've done a great job tonight.
Don't get a silly foul going for the rebound.
Free throw toss, second one's good. Nothing but net. Lamar having the game. 67-63, leave it alone. Got to come up and make them start the clock. There it goes, 15 seconds. You know that Riley can shoot the rock. He goes quickly to O'Bellick. Shot, air ball, goes out of bounds. It'll be Salt Hawk basketball with 8.1 seconds to go. Now another same situation. There's going to be a quick foul, more than likely, with 8.1 to go. Kepler's going to inbound. I'll tell you what, You got a couple heroes to pick from. I'm not going to say who they are until this game is complete.
They're double-teaming Lamar Govain.
Exactly. They're going to double-team him this time. They go for the long pass all the way to Walker. He catches it like a good wide receiver he is. Gives it off quickly. Lamar Govain will dribble it out. That's going to do it. Salthawks win it. 67-63. Salthawks have upset the number one team in 6A. 67-63. Do you believe in a great 2 games tonight? Boy, do we ever have them. Salthawk girls win, and the guys come away and get the big victory. 67-63, Salthawks with the win. We'll step aside. A 2-minute timeout coming your way. We'll be back right after this timeout, 2-minute timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Austin. In 1960, my father Eldon established the Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital at 1201 East 30th Street. Our family has provided consistent, ethical pet care in an environment that emphasizes responsible pet ownership and quality of life for our patients. We know you have choices in veterinary medicine, and we appreciate the confidence you've placed in our practice. The Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, the pets you love being cared for by people who love pets.
Buy one iPhone 16 Pro Max and get one on Next-Tech Wireless. iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by the A18 Pro chip and built for Apple Intelligence. Now available in 4 stunning finishes: black titanium, white titanium, natural titanium, and desert titanium. Which iPhone 16 Pro Max color will you choose? Stop by a location near you to take advantage of this amazing deal today. Next-Tech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Elliott Mortuary, located at 1219 North Main, is proud to be the only locally owned funeral home in Hutchinson and is honored to serve the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935. Integrity, care, and dedication are what make family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call them at 663-3327. That's 663-3327 to let their knowledgeable and professional staff assist you and your family. Visit ElliottMortuary.com.
The Medicine Shop loves to serve our community. One way we accomplish this is with our Home Sweet Hutch section. We feature homegrown and homemade products from Reno County. We have a new craft section that includes handmade jewelry and string art. Home Sweet Hutch also has canned vegetables and salsa, peanut brittle, peanut clusters, and granola. We also have coffee beans and jelly. Celebrate these local entrepreneurs who receive 100% of their sales. Keep it local with Home Sweet Hutch at the Hutchinson Medicine Shop.
Well, got a lot of players to pick from, Dan, as we get set for the Medicine Shop post-game council, but you got to give Kepler a lot of credit. He knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row free throws in that fourth quarter play. Had 8 points in the fourth, and a total of 13 for the ball game. And Lamar Govain was ice cold on those last 2 to knock them down as well. Had a tremendous game, and after in foul trouble, you lose 2. You lose Tayshawn Govain at the 5:34 mark. You lose Terrell King at the 4:59 mark. If you're giving me odds at that time in the ball game, I'm going, it don't look too good. But Salthawks were able to come up with 2 big wins tonight. The girls started things off 58-54, and the guys finished things off 67-63. What an emotional night for the Salthawks. And here comes Coach, so I'll let you run down some quick scores very quickly if you got them right there.
Jackson Malvo scored 22 points for Derby. Avant Riley 17. For Hutchinson, Lamar Govain 23 points. Levi Kepler 13. Terrell King 14. Also remember that touchdown pass that Levi Kepler threw on the inbounds pass.
Yes.
To seal the
Walker,
win.
that was a huge
Good
pass.
thing going with the quarterback for the touchdown pass.
Coach is here. We're going to get into it real quick. We'll give you some points a little bit later on. Salthawks, we'll give him a chance to get a little bit of a break right here. Hutchinson comes up with a big win, 67-63. Back right after this quick 1-minute timeout.
You've been listening to Hutchinson Salt Talk Sports on BW Radio. Our broadcast was brought to you in part by Allen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Hutchinson, Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, Pools Plus. Also by these Salt Talk Boosters, Midwest Single Source, and Summit Institute for Orthopedic, Spine, and Human Movement. Stay tuned. Our Coaches Show is up next on BW Radio.
What's the big deal? Big deals, that's what. If you love to save, then you've got to check out big deals at HutchPost.com. If you love to pay full price, then by all means, don't look at it. Nobody's making you. But if you've ever been somewhere and said, boy, I wish that shirt was half that much, or you ever been out to eat and thought, boy, it'd be nice if this meal was about $7 cheaper, well, then you're going to love big deals. Nothing's full price, everything is on sale, and your certificates are delivered to you by mail. It couldn't be easier. It couldn't be a bigger deal at HutchPost.com.
It's time for the Coaches Show on BW Radio. Time to look back on tonight's game and take a peek ahead. The Coaches Show is brought to you by the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. Our chat with the head coach is up next after this timeout on BW Radio.
Sometimes it's the little things that bring you back to a business. At the Hutchinson Medicine Shop, we like to think that we offer lots of little things. We try to greet you and make you feel welcome as you walk in. Instead of an answering machine, we answer our phone live. We offer great ambiance with great music and pleasant smells. We have free snacks and 50-cent water and pop. If you've never been to the shop, we hope these little things bring you in and keep you coming back. The Hutchinson Medicine Shop in Midtown Hutch.
Well, joining me now is, again, Brian Miller on the post-game. Coach, you lose Tayshawn with 5:34 to go in the fourth. You lose Terrell King, your captain, with 4:59 to go, just 30 seconds later. You had Levi Kepler stand up and knock down 6 free throws in that fourth quarter, plus a basket, plus a 3. And then you have Lamar Govan go off for a season-high 23 points. And you had foul trouble also with Levi with 4, with Lamar Govan the whole second half just about. Works the magic guy, and it came out with two big wins, the girls as well, and then your guys. Wow.
Yeah, super
If I told
guys.
you that you lose 2 made players and you have 2 more with 4 fouls, and you're still hanging on to get the win, you wouldn't have believed me. You couldn't get those odds in Vegas, could you?
No.
What a game.
Super proud of our kids. Adversity just kept coming in many different forms in that game. And, whether it's non-calls or suspect calls or, some missed shots or they got a little momentum, got back into that lead. The first quarter we kind of jumped out on them. I was really, really happy with the way we played. But we're getting better. Salthawks are a dangerous team.
Yes,
we're
exactly.
better.
And that's exactly what Dan and I talked about. I said, hey, let's go back to the McPherson tournament. You lose on a lot of three-pointer and go.
Right.
You lose to Manhattan with the 3 that would have won it, lose that one. You lose 2 tough ones to Mesa that were winnable ball games. And then you come here and you don't know what's going to happen. And some magic happened right here. The guys are believing in it. I think if you look at 5A, all those teams are at the top are saying, whoa, man, I don't know.
Right.
Those guys can come in. If they beat Derby, the number 1 team in 6A, you don't know what can happen.
To me, none of that matters. It's funny. Somebody asked me a question the other day. Said, who you got next week? I have no idea. We're just hyper focused on the next opponent, and we've now been able to string along, a couple of weeks of really good practices, and that's the key. The magic's in the work. It's in the times that nobody's celebrating you, that nobody sees you, that you're in the gym by yourselves, and those kids finally understand the cause and effect to being detail oriented. And we talked about that, a few games back, that the details beat you in the end. And for us, we had to take some of those lessons early in the season, and we had to lose some of those hard games on those last buzzer beaters and those possessions to learn to get to this position here to come in against a really, really good
Derby team
on their home floor and beat them in a night like this. So, we can single out certain players, but I thought everybody came in and did a fantastic
Everybody
job.
contributed.
Yeah,
look, Danny Boone's offensive board put back
huge.
right before it made it a 4-point ball game at halftime that we trailed was huge. You have Crable came up with 5 in the third that were huge. You just go up and down the lineup, and everybody contributed and did a fantastic job. Tayshawn playing sick. He played his heart out there
game today.
And came up big. So this one will go down historically as one of the best games I've ever called.
Well, I appreciate that. It was a fun one to be a part of. Thank you, son. And we got to keep building, though. We can't drink our own Kool-Aid after this one. We got to get ready to go. We got a tough three-game week next week.
We have moved that campus game to Monday night.
Yes,
campus is a tough team.
They
gave us all we wanted at their place, so it's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a big night.
Yeah, I agree. So
got that one. Got to go on the road, and then also go for the big night against the Champions Night coming up on the 21st. So I know you're tired. I'm exhausted with these 2 games like we have, but it's all well worth it. So
worth
Salthawks are shining tonight. Fly, Salthawks, fly. Thank you, Coach. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, fellas.
One more time out. We'll come back and give you some of the stats coming your way as Hutchinson comes out with 2 big wins tonight. The girls 58-54, the guys 67-63. Back in a minute right after this timeout.
The Hutchinson Medicine Shop, the only local drugstore in Hutchinson, welcomes you. We're a local pharmacy that has 4 pharmacists on staff and a veteran support staff to help you with your healthcare needs. The Med Shop offers free delivery and also Med Sync. We take the work out of calling in your prescriptions every month by automatically filling them for you. We contact your doctor ahead of time, allowing us to have your meds available when you need them. Check out the Hutchinson Medicine Shop today in Midtown Hutch.
Coach Snack joining me now. Danny, this is one of the best games that I think you and I have called together in a couple of years. We've had some good ones a couple of years ago when Miles Thompson played, took us to the state tournament, Robertson and other ones, Wade Meyer, all those teams that we got 4th that year. But this one is special to win here at Derby the way we want it. When foul trouble, backs up against the wall, every single player contributed tonight.
Well, I'm thinking about a couple of years ago when Hutchinson played Mays South, who was undefeated, ranked number 1 in the state. Took them down.
Similar.
Today, Derby, ranked number 1 in 6A, 16-0, come on the road. And this is through a season where the Salthawks have had some adversity, as we talked about during the game, losing some close games. Derby winning a bunch of close games, and Hutchinson finds a way to come out on top tonight.
We better get out of here before they unplug us like they did last week. So run down scoring real quick.
All right, Lamar Govain, 23 points. Levi Kepler, 13. Terrell King, 14. Danny Boone scored 6 big points. Jalen Crable, 7. Tayshawn Govain, 4. For Derby, it was Jackson Malvo with 22 points and Avant Riley with 17.
Good night for the Salthawks. They win both games. Girls win 58-54. Guys win 67-63. Let's go home. Salthawks win a pair tonight. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget Blue Dragon basketball tomorrow. Cloud County comes to town. We'll be back with you Monday night at 5:45 for the pregame as these Salthawk girls get set to take on campus. The guys to follow at 7:30. So long, everybody.
You've been listening to The Coaches Show on BW Radio Sports. The Coaches Show has been brought to you by The Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. Thanks for listening to Salt Talk Sports on KWBW, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM.